Hello, everybody. I'm going to attempt to cover what happened yesterday. I know Red he did a fantastic job. Our delivery is just different, but he did a superb job. Um, as you know, I've been in ONPASSIVE 4.5 years, going on 4.5 years. Um, never worked harder than anything in my life. Never was more dedicated after I saw what was going on, and I'm so glad I did. I knew back then something special. I didn't know this. That would be a lie. I don't think anybody knew we were going this this big. Until I think maybe later, yeah, maybe, but it's just so much more than what I even thought. But I'm so glad that God guided me to Impassive. I just want to say that because I believe the people were going to be able to help the changes to this corrupt, nasty parts of the world. It's going to make a dent, and that can't ask for any more than that. And like I said, I'm going to attempt to give it a 1-2. First, I want to appreciate everybody that's here. Thank you very much. You saw what I saw. It takes me a while to digest it because I have to put it in here. Yeah, I could just read it. I'll read parts of it, but that's not me. So I want to know. I almost want to feel what was said. I want to get inside of it. It's just that everybody's different. So let's get started. Um, you know that the company, or we all know that the company there's marketing, okay? There's your basic marketing. You do this, you put an ad here, you pay so much, people click on it, you hope you get a good return on investment. Passive has thrown all that out the window, totally out the window. And I think for some people, that's why it's hard to wrap their head around because it's not typical. There's nothing about Passive that's typical. Anyway, yesterday we started off in the Burj Khalifa. As always, spectacular. I would love one day to be able to see that live because I I just bet it's like unbelievable. I'll give you an example. I remember seeing Mount Rainier in Washington State on a postcard. But when I was a little boy, 10 years old, 9, 10 years old, we went there and we landed, and there was um, Mount Rainier. It didn't look real. It was so big, and in fact, I remember, oh, I want to go there. It looked like it was a few miles away. It was 50 miles away. That's how huge it was. That's how huge Impassive is. It's not what I envisioned. I'm glad I didn't envision that because I'm glad I was wrong about that part, the size, because the impact that the company's going to make because of the size it is and because of the way it's designed and the platform itself is just going to change the world, no doubt. We had a panel yesterday, that world changing panel. Mr. Mufara, Muhammad Kamal, Marty, Harry, Shiva, Sandela, Dr. Money, Tarek, CTO, Mr. Naveen Kumar, Chief Technical Officer, and yes, Ash is right, I butcher names and can't say stuff. But anyway, it was amazing just listening and being part of that. In my past life, before Passive, when I worked at a company, I mean, I would deliberately surround myself with people that were the best of the best if I could. No doubt about it. For one thing, it makes you want to be smarter. and it makes you grow. They grow. It's just a beautiful thing, and see that to see what Ash has surrounded himself with is pretty spectacular. It's because of that we witnessed what we saw yesterday and what's about to come. That's why there's always a new top, because he has those people with him, and because of his philosophy on the way things should be. It's unbelievable. Uh, video at 1 o'clock. We watched, like I said, the Burj Khalifa was outstanding. Um, an asset on a mastery farm about to change your life and about to change the world. What a day. What a day in ONPASSIVE. He said this would be the last corporate meeting we have on this version of Oconnect. That's fine. It blew us away. It blew us away. And that wasn't even what we're going to get very soon, maybe next week. He said, if you're not excited, you better triple what you wear down there. You know, we all might wind up wearing Depends when we're really old. Might have to put them on sooner. The videos that we watched, the last video that was, I love them all, but the last video for me, and I text Ash right away, that is the best of the best. No kidding. I would think that it was done by Steven Spielberg. You know, that quality. It was every bit as good as anything I've ever seen, you know, anywhere. It was stunning. And I picture it, like I said, as I'm looking at this going, oh, that reminds you of the Wizard of Oz, right? Everything's black and white, dull. Man, when they got the train station, the house hit the ground, opened up, and there's the yellow brick road. There's ONPASSIVE. It was so cool to me. Crazy way to look at it, but that's how it hit me, just like that. The ONPASSIVE station, um, it's a place that's going to grab millions of people. How? I said, how they can't avoid it. Listen, everybody, the real high percentage on that train going to and from and wherever it's going, crisscrossing across Dubai, it's full of people or people related to people that have to do with the industry that we're in. And typically people think, well, did we send out targeted traffic? The targeted traffic is riding in the train into a station that is called ONPASSIVE. You can't get any better than that. I mean, they look up, it's ONPASSIVE. They look out the window, it's ONPASSIVE. When they're entering the train station, it says ONPASSIVE. Going up the escalator, in between each step, it says ONPASSIVE. If they look to the right, it says ONPASSIVE. When they drive up to the train station, it says ONPASSIVE. Listen, I know without a doubt, and I can say this, and I know it because I've done it. Visually, is so has so much impact on people. I told you this story before. This might take me a while. You guys might not last, but I got a lot going through my head. I'll try to go quick. Visually, I remember doing no. I did an ad and I had a many pictures, 3 or 4 different images, and I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, but I did a survey type thing, asking people which one they liked, and the one they liked was the typical, what I thought, perfect lady with a perfect husband with a perfect little kid walking to a private jet, holding a briefcase with a few bucks hanging out the end of it, whatever, right? All the bells and whistles. I thought, wow, that's crazy. So I said, that's probably the image I'll use, even though I don't know. But you will never believe what actually people did. When I sent an ad, when I did an ad, and these are ads, lead ads, like you're not buying people, I'm paying for an ad, and then I have to manipulate the ad to get more people to click on it. Okay, it's a real ad. And they came back, and I had a certain amount of success with the one, with the man and the woman, the perfect, everything's perfect. And it did okay. Then I did an ad which was a guy, old hands, rough hands, not old, but working hands, of a gold miner, a panner, who may be in the stream, you know how they pan and get the water out and the gold settles in the bottom? And he had a pan full of gold nuggets. It blew that other picture off the charts. Off the charts. But when I did the survey, it had a very low rating. Because I think people think this is what I should pick. But when no one's around, what they truly want to click on is something totally different than what comes out of their mouth. I know it doesn't make sense. No kidding. I went from same demographics, same country, same age group. I didn't change any of that. I didn't change who they like, what their interests were, and all that. That's what these ads. You can break it down that much. Same everything else. All I do is change the image. It went from $1 a lead, a dollar, yeah, $1 a lead. In other words, they opt in. I'm not saying they signed up, but $1 a lead to 50 cents, 55 cents. Eventually went down to 50 on a picture, on an image. So I'm telling you, when people go home or what they're talking to, or when they're taking that picture and oh, look at the pretty colors. Somebody's seeing that picture. Somebody taking that picture, somebody looking at that picture, somebody viewing it, somebody viewing a video on YouTube. They're looking at the colors. But there's a majority, movers and shakers, that look at what it says. On passive, what is that? That's all we need. Once you do that, that's it. That is the seed that will grow a redwood tree. And that's on passive. That's on passive Dubai. Okay. Proud of everything that went on. He said it. Mission Nuzal is going to shake up the world with his unchained marketing strategies. I said unchained because he has no walls up. Now, did he in the past? Maybe, I don't know. But he is now in a company. He's very respectful of everyone else. You got to love the guy. Anytime he's given praise or something good, he always filters it to everybody around him. That's a true gentleman and a leader to me. Anyway, but he's unchained because of the director, the boss, his boss, our CEO, my brother. Strategy is unchained. I want you to think. Don't worry about that's not a good idea. That's not, do it. Let's see what you're talking about. Wants to hear everybody. It's perfect. That's why we will be who we are. That's why ONPASSIVE is ONPASSIVE. And there is no comparison and there is no competition. Can't be. We made our own game. The only way you can have competition is in a football game. You're playing football with somebody else. This game we're in ONPASSIVE, we own it. We run it. Can't compete. Nobody else is in it. There might be people that attempt to get in it. It's okay. Good for them. Because if they do, at least they're trying to make things better for mankind, right? So anyway, Unchanged marketing, he said, we are so proud of that. No doubt. Supercar modulus. Now, I know Ash made fun of me for saying it wrong, but I think it's modulus. I think I got it. Anyway, it hasn't even started yet. It hasn't even started yet. I'll get more into that because he breaks it down later on. Refund policy, there has been a continuation and an add-on for everybody. He wanted to say to all the brothers and sisters in the Muslim world, have a blessed holiday. It's a big holiday. Mr. Kumar, our new Oconnect platform will be available next week on any device. Now don't hold them to it, okay? This is technology. We are in a conglomerate of the biggest octopus, whatever you want to call it, in the planet. And it's not eight-legged, it's a million-legged octopus, okay? We're involved in a lot. We're connected in all different ways. Yeah, it's easy to sit back and be, oh, this should be easy. Well, then you don't have a clue. I don't have to know the details to know this isn't easy. I don't have to know that. He told us that after the first release of Oconnect, will be an update weekly. What more can you ask for? We are going to start with better than what we have now and expect an update and a weekly upgrade week after week after week. That's 52 times a year. More robust security improvement, just everything, week after week after week. And you know how much more you're going to be charged? Zero. You're going to pay what you got, and you're going to get an upgrade all the time. Doesn't exist anywhere. We found out that they have a new branch in Abu Dhabi. Cool. That's the capital city of UAE. We are expanding. Without a doubt. This has been going on. These things don't surprise me because I've seen what's happened. And I know if they're telling us what's happened and all that happened, they're doing a lot we don't know. And that's great. The Department of Economic Development is the neighbor. It's one of the office buildings next door or something. It is for our staff. Don't go there. This isn't a place where you can go visit. It's a workplace. Hey, I want to see Unpack. No, don't do that. They're not going to let you in. It's a business. You're in ONPASSIVE already. Okay, you're in. Get your stuff ready. Do that. Don't worry about going to visit somewhere. Just let it go. Let them do the job they want to do. The floor they own in Burj Khalifa, they're working on it. It's mini specs. You don't just walk in there and throw a love seat and a swivel chair and think, and that's good enough. They got codes, man. You have to build it to a specification that they say. They hired people from all over the world to make this the finest office space in the world. No joke. That's just the way it is. So, it's going to be a showroom, if anything. Okay. He said experts from all the world are working on it. The Ferris wheel, it's what I call it. He called it something else. That Ferris wheel, no joke. When that ad came on the Ferris wheel, I thought it was superimposed, right? I thought, wow, they made that look real. And I'm looking, and this thing is huge. And all of a sudden, I see a boat going by in the bottom of the screen. I go, look how that slide. Dawn was watching it with me. I said, that's real. How the frick did they do that? The eye in the sky? No kidding. Anybody around there can see that. Absolutely enormous. But that was spectacular show. It really was. I was blown away. It's on a place called Blue Waters Island or something. laser show and the spokes were the, forget it. Marketing message like that. I mean, come on, that was unbelievable. Ash reminded us that his team works in Dubai Internet City and High Tech City in Hyderabad. Tech, 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 you're a tech, they're a tech, everywhere on passive tech. They're everywhere. Now in Egypt and other places that we don't know yet. Because one thing Ash is doing, and I absolutely love it, don't say it until everything's signed and it's there, because you can't hint around to something with people. You can't, because everybody, for some reason, some founders hold everything to, you know, they said and you said, calm the freak down. I mean, you got it made. I got it made. I don't hold every second, everything. Come on, this is too big for that. We got to think about what's really going on. Several other partnerships, specific countries that include partnership with several governments, and he stopped there. They are excited to be a strategic partner. What? And by the way, we don't see Susan that much, Professor Susan, but she is. Listen, I don't know about you. My phone rings. I'm never thinking, not even in my wildest dreams am I thinking, oh, I better get that. It could be the president of Egypt. I mean, that's the movers and shakers she talks with. And you would think, oh, that's great. No, it's unbelievable. And guess what? She works for ONPASSIVE. She could be anywhere. Why aren't people like that? Why do governments want ONPASSIVE? Because they see what we are. They see where we're going. That's so important. None of them were looking for a job. None of them. Yeah, I'm blown away. I love people. I'm fascinated with people that are crazy. They're not normal. And I don't mean in a bad way. Crazy good. That's why I love Ashley Farr. He's the kind that I just listen to, and and yeah, I analyze everything. I don't know, I maybe too much, but I'm watching them. I'm looking what they're doing. I see how I'm like, that is astonishing. That stuff just rocks my boat, I guess. Um, as time goes on, we're going to hear more and more who's coming into the land of ONPASSIVE. Yeah, it's going to happen into the ecosystem. And then one of the things that I said, and I've been saying this, and I'm not trying to copy off Ash. I've been saying this for months. What do you want to do with your ONPASSIVE? Start thinking about that. What do you want your ONPASSIVE to be? What do you want it to deliver for you? Because it could be anything. It could be absolutely. Dawn complained to me months ago. She watches these ladies on Facebook, and they have a craft show. There's like 4 or 5 women. They got a big group of people that follow them. And I sat with her one day and I broke down what can be done in ONPASSIVE. And of course, she looked at me. You are my husband, right? I mean, where did you come from? Anyway, so I broke it down for her. She goes, oh, wow. And I said, when the time comes, very soon, we'll contact them and let them know they can come in, start a club, do what they're doing without the hassles of Facebook, and have the freedom to do what they want and expand as big as they want. That's one thing. That's one thing. I was talking to Milo last night. I remember on the Julia Milo show, people would come on, whatever the reason, they're a coach, they're a singer, they're a songwriter, they're a nurse. I don't care. And they were nervous, real quiet, said basically a little bit, and Some of them even like, oh, they gave you a specific time, you got to go. But when you could inspire them to think about what ONPASSIVE could do for them and their passion, they didn't want to leave. You think they're unique? No, I think we're all that way. But when I said, what do you want? What is your ONPASSIVE? What do you want? I love that because that's what matters. That's what matters. You grab me anytime I come on a webinar. You tell me what your passion is. Give me a few minutes, and I'll tell you how you can build it and blow it up. Seriously, it's not magical. The platform's there. In fact, once you go there, once you let yourself believe and really search, you're going to go, holy cow, I didn't even realize that. Seriously, I believe that. And like you said, you can socialize, you can play, you can market, you can advertise, you can increase your followers, or all of the above. I'm the all of all of the above. I want to do it. Look, it's not just money. I told you what I want to make. I want to make enough when I have to think about it. I would like to get a house for Dawn and the kids that is somewhere newer than 70 years old and a little bigger so I can invite my family. I started ONPASSIVE with less than 20 people in my family. We might have people in other states, but most of them are old and gone, and I don't know them. And now I got thousands of people in my family. And that family's ONPASSIVE. And I can't wait till we can all get together. I know I'm not sticking to script. I'm sorry. But it's Sunday. He said, I was told not to mention Dr. Susan is working on what she's working on. She is, I don't want to scare you, he said. It's disruptive and will revolutionize the media industry. Yeah, that's not a surprise. I mean, look what she does, look who she talks to. And he said, you bring up something or she said something, she'll go. She'll be on a plane that evening. What a wonderful lady. And she, like again, she could have done anything. She loved the freedom and the DNA of ONPASSIVE. Obviously, if I was outside looking in back in business wise, back when I was 40 years old, 50 years, back when I was working in the industry I was in, something like ONPASSIVE was around, I'd have jumped right on it. I mean, working wise, no doubt about it. The Supercar modulus. Hope Ash is listening. I said that good. This is an organization that will partner with Dubai Police. This was the test, some branding effects that were very successful ONPASSIVE Supercars, Dubai Police. There's 500 members. I want you to listen to the numbers. 150 unique cars, 30 million followers, a reach of 100 million plus audience. They have the influence and the connections. People look at it, well, that's a fancy card like they have on, or I don't care about that. That stop being one dimensional. Bobby Supercar driving that car is an influencer of maybe 20 or 30,000 people. Look at the connection. Look at the connection. And you do this over and over and over, and they start going around the world. They do parades. They do certain things. You see ONPASSIVE. Crazy, crazy cool. The Dubai police are official partners with Supercars Majlis. ONPASSIVE is official marketing muscle for Dubai police and Dubai government. Okay. If that's not, we could end there and just shut this thing down. That's huge. He said there'll be 18 mega events, parades, 3 exclusive just for ONPASSIVE. The Royal Atlantis, look it up. This Royal Atlantis eats 5-star hotels, okay? Yeah, it's big. It's beautiful. I think some of the rooms are up to $800 a night. Yeah, it's bling and some. ONPASSIVE will be with Supercar's modulus at every event. Do we have to? Did I have to pay for it? Do I have to make sure it runs okay? Do I have to make sure nothing? I have to be me. I did that for the last 63 years. I could do it a little longer. He said, we thank Mr. Nizal and the team for working out 3 partnerships. They have been good friends, partners for a long time. Yeah, obviously, Mr. Nizal knows a lot of people, influential people. Thank God. You could see why. Who would not want to be his friend? He's polite. He's intelligent, beyond intelligent. He always lifts other people up. That's the kind of person. That's my kind of person. I could give a rat's ass if he lives in Timbuktu or wherever he lives. If the world was more people like him and beautiful people like all of you, we wouldn't have all this garbage. Royal Atlantis is the first parade. It's going to be awesome. This is cool. The release of the new Rolls Royce is planned as well. Isn't that cool? Never even thought of that. Never even saw one before. They're there, but I never. That's pretty cool. 30 of the supercars belong to the Dubai police. That's crazy. Community is important, and we are expanding our community. Community is everything. ONPASSIVE is a community. It's a movement, but a community of 1 million people that like-minded and have 20/20 vision with their heart, not just their eyes. The quality of the networks is exceptional. They seek new tech and better lifestyles. Each of the 500 members in Supercar Majlis has their own networks. What the freak? That's what I'm talking about. They're movers and shakers. They're influential people. That's what I'm saying. You got to look at past step 1. A lady and a son of a CEO went to Dubai for vacation with their best friend, taking pictures of this and that and this and that. And in the background of all these pictures is ONPASSIVE. She takes it home to her husband, who is the CEO. Could be the opposite. A man's there and his wife's the CEO, so don't get twisted. And the question will be, yep, beautiful colors, but what is ONPASSIVE? Guaranteed. I would do it, and I'm not a CEO. I know I would do it. How'd they get their name on there? It's the first thing I would think. No, I'm no joke. That's not a joke for me. That's why I go, wow, this is big. Because I'm looking at all the people taking the picture. And I'm thinking, wow, there's a big majority of them are not looking at the colors only. I can tell you that. A lot of these influence, as said, are in ONPASSIVE. Some of them will be assigned to our committed and loyal founders. And I want to tell you, loyalty and what I've said, I also said to people that are the furniture, who would you feel comfortable sitting in a living room with? It's expanding. And I'm telling you, from the day I got it, maybe not the very day, but pretty soon after After we were asked to come on when they used to have leadership council, which I hated that name, uh, I made it a point, because that's what I did in my real life, looking for the diamonds in the rough. And every time I found somebody that I thought, and I'm not talking about how loud they are, how quick they said something, their heart. I'm inspecting the heart of somebody. I didn't report back, this guy did this guy did that, this guy said this. No. And you could ask us without me even being around, I would say, I found a diamond. Or if they come on a webinar, this guy's a diamond. Now, yesterday, we had a new list of people. Yes, some of them are there. Ask has certain people there. Okay, he's the CEO. He can do what he wants. But really, well, I made a list with Chris and other people to try to get new people, diamonds in the rough, people out there that maybe don't have as big a voice or a big a mouth as me. But seriously, that's what we're working on purpose. Many members are Mr. Nuzal, the biggest building, the biggest Ferris wheel in the world. We are expanding the ONPASSIVE community. Supercar Majlis gets invited to many countries. The ONPASSIVE brand goes with them. Not thinking one dimensional. They go to different countries. ONPASSIVE's going with them. Why? We're partners with them. See what I mean? That's where all this adds up. That's where you leverage your marketing is beyond normal. It is fascinating how this organization is interested in new technology, extends this to its community of followers. We see many of these influencers are signed up as users, and many more they influence will follow them. That's what I just said. No doubt about it. You go where the person you admire goes. Companies like, I don't remember this being said, but I'm also trying to move people. This is part of their circle. Companies, part of their circles like Binance and Oasis are part of this circle as well. Wow, this is all. I know Binance is huge. Ask, we are so honored and proud to be this partnership. No other company was able to accomplish this. Only ONPASSIVE is allowed to have this exclusive privilege. Exactly. That's the point. It's not about just money. It's not about money. There's a lot of trust there. They looked at the heart. They looked at, this is what we would love to be part of. There are at least several other massive partnerships for ONPASSIVE in check, and some are already done. Oh God. Some with several governments. There are a few following sectors that governments want to improve on. So they are well aware of ONPASSIVE accomplishments. That is why they are jumping to be partners, obviously. That's another thing I brought up yesterday somewhere. I know everybody's always got this word competition, competition, competition. No, no, no. We're not in competition with anybody. We're not even playing the same game. Will some companies be affected? Yeah, but shame on them. ONPASSIVE never gone in just to destroy people. It can't be. Why? Ashley Parr is the CEO, and this is ONPASSIVE. There's no reason to do that. But I also think, no, I believe this 100%. ONPASSIVE will save companies. Listen, a lot of these companies work third party. The cloud's coming out. It's getting darker and darker in here. They go to third party sources to get what they need. How about if all your needs were in one area called ONPASSIVE? Why not? That's going to happen. That's not competition. That's making them look good. I really believe that 100%. Um, hold on a minute. Whatever your reason is, we are bringing the whole world into this massive unpassive world. No doubt about it. Dr. Susan is releasing one of her many projects. She is saying, I don't want to scare you. It will revolutionize the media industry. Unpassive will be the first to utilize its AI foundation. Oh my God, I'm going as quick as I can. Gave many nice thanks to Mr. Naveen. Our Oconnect update with Mr. Naveen Kumar and Naveen Kali. He has a massive background in IT sector. Well, of course, everybody around does. That's the first time I really heard um, a lot from Mr. Naveen. What a sharp guy. You don't have to be there very long to tell that. He never budged. What was it, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? It got light out. They never budged. Smile on his face and boom, boom, boom. Answer everything. He the coolest thing that one of the coolest things is when he said to Kamal, you make us work, you make us want to be better. The competition within itself. Everybody's making everybody better. You can't beat that. I mean, let's face the fact. 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, a lot of the tech people were there. Now look at the website now compared to a year ago. Unpassive.com. Look at the websites that are coming out. Same people. You expect more, you get more. They had it in their brain. They had the technology. You can bring out more by doing what they're doing. I've seen it happen. People are producing at a much higher level. And I'm not saying they were being bad or lazy before, nothing to do with that. When everything around you is increased, technically or graphically or anything like that, you step up. It's instinct. So that's pretty cool. He said very soon we're going to have a mobile app that's mind blowing. Much faster. Any files can be uploaded to presentation feature. Much smoother. Live scrolling within Oconnect. The host always had the option to have the presentation downloadable or not, regardless of the number of attendees. That's crazy. Think of training, education, academy, etc. We are the market leaders for web conferencing. The desktop, mobile version are ready, and users will have options available on how to join. The features varying depending on the version you choose. We watched a live demo of the version. Mind blowing. Okay, mind blowing. The biggest highlight in the is unlimited features. Is the only company that has the downloadable features to massive audience all at once. He did say that you'll be able to download it at the App Store, but he recommends all of us wait and download it from the back office. Remember that. New version will allow us to upload custom backgrounds. Ooh, doggy. You know how many times people ask me that? It's crazy. Now that's good. I knew that was coming, but it was said yesterday. New version has icons to mute and unmute and turn on and turn off video located in each participant video box. Oh. Additional flexibility for questions added to the polling feature and the ability to share results immediately with participants and attendees. What the freak? The ability to record meetings, download from your history. The awesomeness of this is that you do the work once, now you can play that session. You get it? Let's say you have a five show session. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Videotape them. Boom. Guy comes in, a new person comes and say, okay, I want you to watch these 5 videos. I don't care when. And when you're done, let me know. The awesomeness is that you can do, okay, hold on, teachers for lessons, coaching sessions, the list goes on and on. Instant screen capture store in your library. It was amazing that we have the technology to show a webinar taking place within a webinar. Yeah, I've never seen that. Sharing. I mean, come on, it's crazy. Oconnect will be able to purchase. There are about 2 million users who will be the first to have the opportunity. Oh, man. And they can share it with the rest of the world. From Egypt, Dr. Tarek, Dr. Money. Egypt update. Dr. Tarek has a new addition to his family, and then, of course, the ONPASSIVE family. His son Zane, congratulations to him. I'm going to share a short-term plan, and I have enjoyed Egypt for the last week. I have been enjoying Egypt for the last week. We are busy now doing exercise and practice related to the head office and strategy for 4 to 5 projects, working with managing directors. We are working with corporate structure for huge companies, working with C-level executives only to position ONPASSIVE for strategy, mapping to a vision, crafting, implementing, evaluation, consulting exceeding 200, and according to our futuristic plans. I have many invitations from businessmen to speak about this project to position ONPASSIVE. Wow. Speaking about the first business management website all over the world in English and Arabic. What the freak? And we are busy classifying the data. This is the era of big data. Listen, I want to tell you, big data and AI. There was a video I watched, and they watched the biggest news of the year since 1980. All of them. Everything that happened that year, the biggest news. You know what the biggest news right now in 2023? AI. Did we come at the right time or what? We are the right time. We have a big strategy. We have created a global business training website in 2 languages, English, Arabic, in India, the world's training, a coaching department, and we can provide that. And they have high demands for business consultation, and he is always right. And things he predicts have always worked out 5 to 10 to 15 years ago. He has the vision ability to foresee dimensions of market and specific niches. So he has a different, unique quality to strategize. We are launching this to be available to C-level executives as a consulting training. Oh, man. What aren't we doing? What is it that we don't do? You'd be better off making a list of that. Okay, let me cut through. Okay, it's just going over it again. Raffle winners, $5,000 OES 8722205. I made a short video to honor the people that won. I put it in the back office, by the way. It's also on my channel. I think it's so cool. I love seeing people win something. So, and they're going to do it again. I think it's so cool to do that. I really do. I'm hoping that we can interlock a contest that, now obviously the contest you have to be in ONPASSIVE to be able to play, but I would love the contest to be part of entering ONPASSIVE. I hope that makes sense. I'm hoping we could do something like that. Oh, oh yeah, Otracker is mind blowing. Okay, I know a lot of people look at it. I'm not sure how this works. Don't worry about it. One day, if Oconnect comes out, you can market it or work on your own website, and you have the C panel or the admin panel where you can add the tracking code, then you could put the tracker in. Other than that, don't worry. All big companies, and I said this the other day, is a very good example, like a doctor's, like a hospital, all of them have a thermometer. You have to know the condition of the patient before you can do anything. Otracker gives you that information. Where is it working? Where is it going? What device? What browser? What city? What age group? All that. And then you say, okay, I'm going to scale up here. I'm going to cut back the scaling here, or I'm going to change the ad here. It is the bloodline of a company. And big companies are using it now. The problem is it's so ridiculously expensive, but they have to do it. And the people running the tracker service know they have to have it. New sheriff in town. Bigger, better, high tech, AI, and a much lower cost. Look, you don't have to be Einstein to figure that out. You know the answer. Other companies unlimited, commissionable, incredible price features above other platforms. I didn't read that yet. I should have just read it. Alice just said the same thing. Commissionable though, okay? You can make money sharing it. None of the other ones do that. Analytical features more user-friendly, taking complicated, too easy, huge self-point. Other companies like Google Analytics expect the user to know how to interpret. And Otracker gives the user the explanation. Big deal. And by the way, Google Analytics, one of the biggest in the world. I think it's 70% of the market. I could be wrong, but it's huge, at least today. It's huge. Otracker gives the user the explanation of how it's working and what the information they're getting back. It explains it. It's 150,000 for a top platform, but not unlimited. Another company charges 130,000. A true success, many thanks to Otracker team, no doubt. Whoever had anything to do with Otracker, from Ash down, you change the world. From what I see, that alone is enough. Thank you for all the hard work in Abu Dhabi. Congratulations to our new car there. Many thanks to the entire team of Oconnect, OES, Cloud Team, Otracker. Hope you all have a good break. I got a little vacation. And on ONPASSIVE, you have to make them go on vacation. Isn't that crazy? Quasem Alaraji, well, I know I'm saying that wrong, but it was the guy that was in the video with his brother. They did a good job. Market has been running an extreme in Dubai. We are everywhere. Well, that's no doubt. Marketing, 22 malls added to marketing Dubai. 22 malls. And listen, it made sense. That's why I asked, where do people go? And Mr. Nizal said they go to the mall. Why? It's 120 freaking degrees out. You go to air conditioned mall, they walk around. It's an event for the family. Indoor places, they're an event. They're not your average store, okay? They're a mall. They're you could do everything there. It's a place for people go for entertainment and buying stuff. And we're in every one, all of them. Crazy. 1,300 screens. ONPASSIVE is the talk of the market in Dubai. AI induced cameras for more data analytics. Facial nationality detects business person, etc. Feed the camera with ONPASSIVE products. You walk by AI, reads your demographics. Guys, let me break this down in Marty terms. These cameras feed off one center. They all feed into it and receive from this one center. Machine learning, the more it runs, the smarter it gets, okay? It feeds itself the information. So you walk by a grandfather and 3 little kids and a woman. It will read the situation and will put up the best ad that would go with that situation. 2 businessmen in a suit, 40 years old, briefcases in their hand, boom, it's going to read that, and the ad will be geared towards them. Shut the front door. That is 10 on the Richter scale. That blew me away. That is absolutely bizarre. I am in a freaking dark house. It got really dark out. Anyway, that was amazing. That blew me away. And guess what? I didn't have to pay for it. I don't have to know anything about it. I don't have to understand it. But I am intrigued. I am in love with that kind of stuff. In love with it. You have an ad, you put an ad up, and you hope it works, and then you take it down. You're not sure. This one is given data. It's given results instantly. And changing every time somebody walks by. Are you kidding? That's what we're part of. That don't bring tears to your eyes. You gotta be almost dead. Buckle up for what's coming to no media. How can we even? I don't even want to know. I think they're trying to kill Marty. Why don't you just send me a rat poisoning? Many, many thanks for attracting the best to us. Thanks to all involved to make this event. Somebody's walking up here. Exclusive session for Oconnect, Otracker will be coming. The being mobile app use flexibility. That's crazy. Flexibility across devices. Gateway will be OES mobile app and will start hosting all other platforms B2B one-stop shop. Can't even add to that. I'm positive every product made on Earth. Yeah, I know. That's the point. Don't look at what we have now, which is enough to set us free. Look at what we're not going to have. If it's needed, we're going to have it. You got to believe it from where we've been so far. So far. Mr. Nizam automatically think this whole team. That's what he does. That's what a true leader does. Refund process. Okay, you could be refunded in your wallet, or you can get your refund sent back to you. But here's the difference. By the way, the 97 that Ash is refunding all of us, he doesn't get 97 from each one of us. There's a payment processor that pays before he gets it. But yet he's going to give us 97 back in our wallet. Yes, you can have it sent to you, minus all the crap that goes through to get to you. And then the new product's going to come out next week, the week after, whatever, and you're going to have to put it back in. It doesn't make sense. I mean, unless you just have to have it, but what? Why? If you don't have to have it, my God, don't take it. Get it in the wallet, use it towards purchasing your first product. Anyway, in addition, if there's anyone that wants it back in your pocket, this will give back to you as well. That's crazy. Minus taxes, fees, process fee, and all that. I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, it's written in the highlights. It just seems crazy. Cabin, it will be lesser amount, obviously. We decided early on. They talked about giving it back years ago to Michael Williams, supposedly. So do I think it's unbelievably crazy? But I understand. I get it now. Now it's like you had to put some skin in the game. Big marketing takes over. We are not only dominating Dubai. We are now totally all over the UAE. You know, pretty. We found that out yesterday. Summer culture in Dubai. Summer visiting malls for for air conditioning. Oh my gosh, I'm still not done. People do daily and every day. We'll see ONPASSIVE. It is a true takeover. Malls, metro stations. 60% of the screens are AI screens outputting targeted marketing media geared specifically to the age, nationality of those passing by. That's crazy. The cameras also pull data, noticing who's looking at the screen, interacts with what they see. This is like the Jetsons. Millions of images, data, and age demographic. I told you over 2 years ago that we will not be able to, they will not, no one will be able to escape us, that's for sure. The digital advanced tech AI marketing cameras are fed massive amount of data about ONPASSIVE products and whether in a mall or outdoor, AI reads the age. Wow. Oh, that's crazy, crazy stuff. The CTO is creating dominant competitive products that will continually evolve the products. The marketing team gets the eyes on the products, and the tech team must then again raise raise the bar to keep up with the pace of marketing teams. Beautiful. Inside competition, fun competition, making everyone better. And while everyone gets better, we reap the rewards from that. Really, think about all of this. It's crazy. Every department in ONPASSIVE is crucial. They are all amazing, dedicated to doing their work. We are so thankful and proud of everyone. The ecosystem gateway is going to be fun. It will be flexible to users, and to mobile app will be ready soon. B2B products as well are on their way for one-stop shop solution. In less than 1 week, we gained 120,000 subscribers on YouTube, 1.6 million impressions, and 1.4 million views. All organic, more than 400,000 comments. Crazy. We are going to take over India just like we took over UAE. We invent a new top every time. This is from Mr. Kamal. In coming months, you will see more and more partnership. Everybody is welcome to enjoy the credit in the marketplace or withdraw. It's up to you. Everyone is working around the clock to do so. Do so many things. Dr. Susan working on things that will blow your mind. She is not sleeping. She's traveling everywhere. She is being hunted. 100% of AI will revolutionize the media sector. Every sector will change with ONPASSIVE. This all will bring nuclear bombs soon. India, be prepared. We are hunted now. Many conference and press releases will be announced. We participated in 3-day convention last week in Las Vegas and in Orlando. Fasten your seatbelt. What is coming in a very big. It's very big. At the metro station, around 90% of people are on their device. They work in IT, and now they see a better solution for all their needs. It is recorded on their device via QR code. You know I like QR codes. They scan and save very specific marketing. I'm getting to the end. Officials say the ONPASSIVE took over Dubai. Okay. I want thank you. A shout out to Janet Butler, Derek Cook. That's all I see on here for the notes today. Fantastic. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't do it. Thank you, everybody. I hope that was good. Wow. Yeah, I hope that was good. I want to go back and shout out to um, super stickers. Curtis Strickland, thank you for the super sticker. Francis Tay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jawala Vakish, thank you for the super sticker. Jawala the kit, well, twice. Thank you for the super sticker. Ivy Mix, thank you, thank you, thank you. Life can start after 50, uplifting humanity. Thank you for that video. Absolutely. I believe that without a doubt. Okay, let me go to live. Sorry, I wasn't on the screen here because I'm trying to go over notes and wrap my head around what's going on. Paul Boisery, thank you for the super sticker. I mean, thank you for being here. I'm brain dead. Sanjay Disgrave. Thomas, ooh, Thunder. Thomas Davis. Patel. Roy Davies from Florida. Ty Young. Mino. Kathy GM. Satya Papa. Tanya. Jennifer. Virginia. Stacy. Wow. It's raining like a bear right now. Janelle Bislali. Michael Champagne. Gifty's in the house. Grayson Raphael. Yin Yang 44.4, always here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dominique Sean, welcome. Zombie guys here. And Mick Lamore. Candon, Jerry Nix. I have been in ONPASSIVE since 2019, not near as long as Red or Marty or some other family members and leaders, but have enjoyed every single minute. Me too. Akram's in the house. Like I said, Gifty. Hello, Gifty. Marcianne is in the house. Thank you, Marcianne. Bill the Moss Man. Bill the Bus Man is in the house. Frank Rowe, thank you for being here, buddy. Robert Oakes. Patricia Green. Rex Thomas Hind. Hello, Frank. Well, okay, people saying hello. I'm getting Patricia Green. Hello, welcome. Roy Calvin. Charity. Assist Kumar. Marty Degarmo, sir. Thank you. Share, acknowledge about passive. You're welcome. Richard Lamott. Bite me, Richard. Ivy Mix, sorry. Hello, Ivy. Anita Sukar, Michael Champagne, I said hello. All right. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here on a Sunday. Love one another. We're doing the right thing. We are so fortunate. I hope that I inspired. Just keep looking and it'll get clearer and clearer for you. Just let it go and believe, and you'll say you're gonna go, wow, I get it. Every day I get more and more. Harvey Carr, welcome. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless. I mean that. I enjoyed today, enjoyed yesterday, and don't forget at 2:00, Heroes has a webinar. Very, 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 very good. Look in the back office, Heroes. And at 8:00, you know what's up. You know what's up. Rob Lynn's up. Anyway, I'll see you all, and